Just hiding our phones and glasses. Oh. With chocolate and more chocolate, Easter can be a time of overindulgence, you betcha. But using a few healthy swaps, you can have a holiday feast that is delicious and also nutritious.
Yes, and here to help us is author and clinical nutritionist Sarah D. Lorenzo. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Let's just start with... No, don't eat it yet. I told you. Just wait.
He can start eating.
Neither of you are my real mothers.
He loves a donut. Now, let's start with first savoury fish. A crumb fish. It's a good staple for Good Friday, obviously.
Yes,
so what have you done here?
So what I've done is something completely different. When you traditionally think of fish, you think of pan frying it or putting in oil. I have got some almond and cashew and I blitzed it together, and I like the consistency to be a little bit thicker. And what I've done is I've just pan fried a bit of barramundi. Love barramundi, great source of protein, wonderful source of vitamin A and vitamin D. And I basically pressed the barramundi after I pan fried it into the nuts, into the oven at 180 degrees for 10 minutes. It is delicious.
Wow.
There's loads of health benefits in that one too. And I've coupled it with a garden salad. Love all of the vitamin C in the garden salad with the capsicum and the tomatoes and the parsley. So something fabulous from my recipe book, The 10-10 Diet.
That looks really, really
And
light.
don't put barbecue sauce on it, Larry.
No, you don't. That would ruin it. Big squeeze of lemon juice. Delicious.
All right, okay.
That is such a nice
sauce.
idea as well, alternative to using breadcrumbs, especially if you're gluten intolerant or something.
Correct.
What about your sweets? What about your sweets? Are healthy sweets?
Tell us about the sweets.
I know,
Sarah.
So what I've done is something different for Easter that people can enjoy over this Easter weekend. So when you think of chocolate crackles, you think of Kofa and you think of lots of sugar. I've got an incredibly healthy and super delicious chocolate crackle. What I've done here is I've already melted some maple syrup and I've melted coconut and some dark chocolate with a little bit of vanilla essence. In my dry ingredients here, I'm using rice puffs. I've got in there some coconut and yes, you can stir that together. And basically, just the simplicity of just adding that together. Rice puffs are a good option. They've got loads of health benefits. They've got phosphorus in them, which is great for bone health. So basically, what you're going to do is mix that together.
So that's not rice bubbles?
Not rice bubbles, rice puffs.
Right.
You can also use quinoa puffs as well.
Okay.
And so that's the healthy twist on it. So there we have it. Loads
and then you
of
just
health.
put it in the...
Then you put it. Look at Sally doing this.
Look at me go,
and look at Larry
girlfriend.
just eating.
Larry
so
is
in there.
contributing little.
Do I get to eat it?
No, Larry, why don't you be head of our decorations committee?
Well, that never works out.
And then you can put the little bees and the little flowers.
Yeah, the birds and the bee.
You can have those. And there you have it. Something fun to do over the long weekend. It's delicious. It's got loads of healthy ingredients. When you think of using coconut oil, it's got the medium chain triglyceride. Look at this. And then
that was not meant to happen. When you rush, it does. Sarah, let's focus on Sarah's gorgeous ones that she's done.
Taste one, absolutely. And you also have to think here as well that you're using like dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's great for blood flow. It's got antioxidant support. Coconut's been linked to is supporting immunity. It's Yes!
Can you just? This is a protein donut. I have never heard, but that's got to be healthy, right?
Okay, so when you think of donut, it is healthy. When you think of donuts, you think of loads of sugar. So I have done here, it's a pronut, it's a protein donut. So I've made it with almond flour, and I've also done it with some almond butter in there. I've got vanilla essence in there. Now I've put protein powder in there because protein powder, you need to get a whey protein isolate. It's a fantastic to use. Now, because you're making this and you would make it like you imagine you're making something like a cupcake. What you need to do is you actually need to add some more baking powder in there and as well as baking soda. Yes, and it's got eggs in there, which is wonderful. B vitamins, honey in there's my favourite sweetness. So loads of health benefits here. Cooking it as you would a cupcake. Glaze, I've done my own glaze there with some cacao. You can use peanut butter. There's loads of things you can do.
Why do you keep looking at me?
Because I'm waiting for you to talk. How is it? You got to say, this is the bit where you say this is unreal.
This is divine.
Okay, so there you have it. Incredibly healthy, guilt-free, delicious Easter treats.
Fabulous. Sarah, thank you so much.
Thank you so
unreal.
much.
All right. We're eating here now. So you can find the full recipe over on our website. And for more healthy ideas, Sarah's book is called The 10-10 Diet, a healthy way to lose 10 kilos in 10 weeks. It is out now. And the companion recipe book is available to pre-order. Look at you, super author. Thank you, Sarah. Lovely to see you.
Thank you.
You can't talk.
A diet with donuts. This is the diet that I want
to
be on.
You have donut in your hair, so I'm just going to talk. We get grooming, please. Coming up, a very unusual fashion choice has left fans of The Crown divided. We're going to show you the controversial picture soon. It's in your hair.
It's actually down my dress.